sa TV at syempre sa ating mga esteemed guests, ating friends from the press. Ako po si Phoebe Walker at may tanong ako sa inyo. Handa na ba kayo sa much-awaited and final installment of the University Series, our Yesterday's Escape? Alright, alam kong excited na kayo at sobrang excited na rin kami because today we celebrate a story, a universe that has captured the hearts of millions. A journey that started with one book at unti-unti nating naging tahanan ng mga karakter na sabay nating minahal. Alright, tignan natin ang representation ng ating mga books. Hello, kamusta kayo dyan? Simulan natin, of course, it all began with The Rain in España, where we fell in love with Calix and Luna. Then came Save Skies Archer, where Hero and Yana showed us that kahit anong turbulence na ibato ng buhay, love is always worth fighting for. Sinundan ito ng Chasing in the Wild, the story of Sevi and Elise, who proved that love is worth chasing no matter how wild the journey. Then came Avenues of the Diamond, where Clyden and Sam taught us that love can shine even through life's toughest battles. At syempre, ang golden scenery of tomorrow, where we witness the beautiful story of Arkin and Via, reminding us that every tomorrow is worth fighting for. At ngayon, isang libro na naman ang sisimulan natin ang journey. 6 unforgettable books, 6 iconic love stories, syempre, but more than that, one univerkada. Isang pamilya, sabay nating nakilala at sinubaybayan. At ngayon, dumating na tayo sa pinakahinihintay nating kabanata, the 6th and final installment of Boy Saludes phenomenal University Series with over 720 million total reads. Lahat ng kwento, lahat ng alaala, lahat ng pagmamahal, magsasama-sama ngayong hapon. No need to vibe check. Alam kong ang energy ninyo hanggang taas-taasang. Please do keep that energy until the end of the show. Pero ito, Viverkada, handa na ba kayong muli makasama ang buong Univerkada? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Grand Media Conference of Viva One's newest series, our Yesterday's Escape. Pero syempre, bago nating simulan ang ating Grand Media Conference, painitin muna natin ang entablado with a very special opening performance. He is one of today's most celebrated indie folk singer, songwriter, producer with over 50 million Spotify streams and the hit song Sa Bawat Sandali, which continues to win the hearts of OPM listeners. Isa rin siya syempre sa mga talented artists na makakasama natin sa Viva All-Stars Game 2026 kasama ng Team Viva Records. At syempre makakasama na natin sa event ang ilan sa ating Univerkada for Team Viva One. And this time, his music becomes part of the story as he performs Dina Akin, one of official OST of our Yesterday's Escape. Kaya ito po, Viverkada, let's give a warm welcome to Amiel Song. Let's talk about paano ba ninyong mapapanood ang Oye at ang other Unimercada stories legally. Alright? So, bababa tayo. Hindi natin basta makalimutan lahat ng iyon ay sinilang mula sa kanyang imahinasyon. She is the best-selling Wattpad author, best known on Wattpad as For Reunique, and the brilliant mind behind the phenomenal University series, the stories that gave us the rain in España, Safe Skies Archer, chasing in the wild avenues of the diamond, golden scenery of tomorrow, and now the much-awaited final chapter, our yesterday's escape. Siya rin ang nagsisilbing creative consultant ng University series adaptation, ensuring na ang bawat eksena, bawat karakter, at bawat emosyong minahal ng readers ay faithfully mapapakita sa screen. Vivarkada, let's give a huge round of applause to the woman who made us believe in love, friendship, and the magic of college life. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Miss Guy Saluden! University series to life. From acclaimed films like X with Benefits and Men Are From QC, Women Are From Alabang, to some of the most beloved chapters of the University series, Safe Skies Archer and Avenues of the Diamond. Siya ang direktor na nagbibigay buhay sa ilan sa mga kwentong sabay nating kinakiligan, iniyakan at minahal. Now he's back once again to direct the much-awaited final chapter of the University series, our yesterday's escape. Vivarkada, let's all welcome Direct Gino M. Santos! Alright guys, hinga muna tayo saglit dahil ito na ata ang pinaka-hinihintay ninyong sandali ngayong Grand MediaCon. Siyempre sa loob ng 6 na libro, isa-isa nating nakilala ang mga karakter na nagpatawa, nagpaluha at nagpaniwala sa atin sa pag-ibig. And today, nagbabalik ang Unimercada. Let us welcome the stars who brought every page of the University series to life. Simulan natin with the love story that started it all. The series that first opened the doors to the unforgettable world of the Unimercada. The couple who made us believe that some love stories are simply timeless. Ngayon, handa na ba kayong makita muli ang architect at lawyer na nagpasimula ng lahat from Rain in España? Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for Cali Saluna, Marco Gallio, and Heaven Panalejo! Next up, the couple who made us all believe that love is truly in the air. As our favorite pilot and flight attendant from Safe Skies Archer as Hiro and Yana, give it up for Krisha Viaje and Jerome Ponce! The love story that proved opposites really do attract and gave us one of the most fun and unforgettable couples in the Unimercada. Let's make some noise for the MVP of the court and the cheerleader who brought endless kilig and good vibes to every scene. Mula si Lahang Chasing in the Wild. Please welcome Elise and Savvy, Hyacinth Caliado, and Gab Lagman. Butterfly at ang doctor na minahal nating lahat are back mula sa effortless chemistry, unforgettable moments at mga eksenang nagbigay ng kilig sa ating lahat from Avenues of the Diamond. Please welcome Sam and Clyden, Aubrey Caraan and Lance Carr. Trending couple na nagbigay sa atin ng kilig, hope at unforgettable moments ay nagbabalik ang charming musician na kayang magpa-fall sa kanyang mga fans at ang caring mom of the Univercada na laging inuuna ang iba bago ang sarili. From the fifth book, Golden Scenery of Tomorrow, let's make some noise for Arkin and Via, Wilbur Ross, and Bea Binane. Siyempre, hindi magiging kumpleto ang kwentong ito without the character who will keep us all on the edge of our seats. The man from Kiera's past. The one whose unexpected return will bring back memories, unanswered questions, at mga emosyong akala natin ay naiwan na sa kahapon. Playing Miguel, let's give a big round of applause to Francis Magundaya! The University Series, isang hopeless, romantic na patuloy na naniniwala sa forever at isang lalaking hindi naniniwala sa love. Pero paano kung ang taong nagpapagaling sa'yo ay siya ring taong hindi naniniwala na kaya pa niyang magmahal? Playing the charming prosecutor who's about to discover that maybe love is worth taking a chance on. As si Andre Kyle Sean Lopez. Let's make some noise for Jairus Aquino! She is the girl who grew up believing in happy endings. Pero minsan, life has a different story to tell. For the longest time, we've known her as the sweet, hopeless romantic of the Univercada, but this time, it's no longer about being the best friend or watching someone else's love story unfold. Because finally, it is her turn to tell her story. Playing Kiera Zylene K. Inares. Let's give a warm and loud welcome to Nicole Omilio! ito, we have a few more activities before the end of the show. Alright, lahat po, tingin po tayo sa gitna. Para iisa lang tayo ng tingin, mga kaibigan. Okay, ngayon tingin naman tayo lahat dito, sa kaliwa. Salamat po. At syempre, ang mga nasa kanan naman, tingin tayo para sa kanila. Thank you so much, everybody. Alright, for the rest of the Univercada except Jairus and Nicole, you may now take your seats. Dahil meron pa tayong isang espesyal na moment that we will be sharing with everybody. Of course, we have to seal the deal. Every time we have one of these introductions to the story, we have to reveal the poster. Okay? Alright, so please grab onto that black cloth. At sabay-sabay nating tanggalin ha. Please help me count, alright? On my count, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic! The official poster, everybody. Okay, let's have a photo with Jairus and Nicole. Together, of course, with our official poster sa lahat ng mga nandito. Today din to i-release on social media, so please do help us share. Kailangan umabot ng millions. Alright? Okay, hingi na tayo ng konting comment. Guys, what do you think of the poster?
Ano sa tingin niyo? Maganda ba yung poster? Sinagot ka nila from me.
Grabe, Direk Gino ha. I told you, you got me on this, pero yeah. Sobrang ganda na, gusto niyo ba? Yeah, I love it so much, we love it so much. So, share niyo yan sa lahat ng social media platforms ha. Thank you.
Alright, maraming salamat po. And of course, it is time for our much-awaited Q&A session with our friends from the press. So just a few reminders, we will only field questions related to the series, and please maintain a light and respectful atmosphere. I know you know that already, but we will say it anyway. Okay, so we do have a list of our friends from the media na magtatanong. Of course, now is your chance to pick the brain of our creator, our director, and our cast. Alright, simulan po natin ang unang batch. For now, we have Richard Paglikawan from Lionheart TV.
Hi everyone, congratulations sa our yesterday's script. Yung question ko for Kwai, since final book na to ng series siya, ilang taon yung pinagdaanan nito. So, Kwai, as someone who knows these stories from end to end, having brought this to life over the years, was there something you discovered more about the narrative or the characters through the series?
Hello po. Hello. So, na-discover ko na possible pala na makwento yung story through a short form, which is an adaptation. And then to tell the POV of a character through a dialogue alone. So, kasi medyo kapag book, di ba, mahaba, makikita mo yung thoughts ng lahat ng characters. So, doon sobrang makikilala mo sila. Pero, na-discover ko na through this adaptation, na kaya pala nila through their body language, through their delivery of their lines, na kaya pala nilang ilabas yung personality ng mga characters nila through that alone. Na hindi nila kailangan na i-voice out lahat ng naiisip nila just for the audience to know the character.
And syempre, from in-inspire niya to our yesterday's script, what do you think, which characters did you relate to the most before, and who do you relate to more now?
Luna. She's my first baby. She's my first character. My first character from the university series. So sa kanya ko talaga nilabas lahat ng parte ng pagkatao ko. Kasi I really love Luna. So she's really the character that I mostly relate to.
Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you po.
Alright, maraming salamat po ngayon naman from the Philippine Star. We have Dolly and Carvajal.
Hello, Direk. My questions are for you. Kasi this is your third na in the university series. How has each chapter contributed to your growth as a director?
With this particular book, it challenged me to showcase something different. Kasi nga na-handle ko na yung Safe Skies, Avenues, and now Oye. And this is a darker book. So it's a very interesting topic that is being explored this time. And at the same time, I want to give homage to each and every single book and characters. Parang ito na yung full circle moment. So that was the challenge. But it's also parang creative-wise, it was a challenge that excited ako ipakita sa mga audience natin for all the readers and all the fans of the book to see something different as well. So, excited na ba kayo, guys? Thank you, because sobrang we're working so hard for it and we're really excited to show this to you guys on September 5.
For my last question, you've grown close na to the cast. So ano mamimiss mo about them and the experience?
You know what? Just getting to know them backstage, lahat ng mga kwento nila, I get to see them as human beings. I see their individual stories. And wala, yung kakulitan lang nila. And guys, they're human beings with emotions. And they laugh, they cry, they get scared. And ito yung hindi nakikita sa series. Sa backstage, yung nakikita ko yung vulnerability nila as people and as actors. And yun yung miss ko, is hearing all their stories and just bonding with them. I think that's it.
Alright, maraming salamat po. Ngayon naman tuloy tayo sa Manila Bulletin. Neil Ramos.
Maraming salamat. My question is for Nicole and Ma'am, sir, ganda nga po sa inyo. How does it feel po na kayo ang pinali, kayo magsasara ng ating napakagandang university series?
Honestly, at first I don't feel any pressure, but now, stepping into the stage right now, mas naramdaman ko yung pressure, and I guess we will be able to use that pressure to give these people, these readers, a very, very good book, a very good series to close, and we're just really happy na, you know, nandito kami ngayon doing this last and final book, which is the very, for us, heaviest book, yung mas maraming elements na libro, very grounded na libro. So yeah, kabado, but at the same time, we're gonna use that as a fuel to do everything, blood, sweat, and tears, everything on the table, gagawin talaga namin lahat. Sabi nga Direk Gino, pinaghihirapan namin to, at totoo yun na pinaghihirapan namin to. Sobra talaga, just like last night. So yeah, we'll continue to do our best talaga for you guys.
How about you, Nicole?
Nakakakaba po na we've been doing it nga for a few years now. And but it's an honor to be able to do this. And to tell Kiara's and Sean's story is a blessing. And it may be painful, but sobrang nakakatuwa because we get to portray characters or humans that go through these things so that a lot of people can relate and connect. And ayun, nakakakaba pero excited. I mean, napanood nyo na ata yung trailer pero kami hindi pa. So hindi ko pa alam ano mararamdaman ko. Pero ayun po, nakakatuwa. Very, very excited.
I-follow up lang. Ang marami nakapansin na dun sa Viva Barcada concerts, masyadong emotional daw kayo, kayong dalawa. May sikreto ba kayo hindi namin alam or you want to share something about that?
No, maybe we're just really overwhelmed with the love and support that we're getting from everybody. Especially, we're the last book eh. We waited for this for almost 3 years. No, we supported the books before us. We supported our friends and family right here. So, and nakita namin yung pagmamahal din nila dun sa mga kaibigan namin na nauna. And, you know, experience it firsthand at this very moment. And even sa Viva Barkada concert, this is, our heart is really full at that time talaga na sobrang happy kami. Kasi we never imagined na mararamdaman din namin yung nararamdaman nila. And I hope it will continue to the end of the book and everything after the book. So,
Siguro sa akin po, it was a little bit different. The Viva Barkada concert happened on my birthday, August 15, and it was such a special day. And to perform in Araneta was also one of my dreams. And I was able to do it, and also first time po namin ni Jai noon mag-perform or makita on stage or together. Kasi sa lahat ng series, lagi po kami pass by lang. Never po kami nagtatagpo. So, when we were in that moment, I think sobrang naramdaman ko si Sean and Kara. And that dance, I think yung mga readers, aware naman kayo sa sayaw na yun, di ba? And I think it wasn't just me who got emotional, but sobra lang po nadagdagan dahil that day was very, very special to me. Ayun po.
Okay, good luck to you. Thank you.
thank you so much po.
Maraming salamat po. Ngayon naman from Manila Standard, Jasper Valdez.
My question is for Hyacinth and Gab. Looking back at your time as Elise and Seven in Chasing in the Wild, ano ang pinaka-na-miss nyo about working with each other?
Hello? Hi, thank you so much for your question. I think the thing that I miss the most about working with Gab as Sevi and Elise is I really do miss our working dynamic together. It's something that I appreciate about the both of us a lot. We've always made sure to be on the same page since day one. Make sure that our communication is on point and that, you know, like whatever challenges that may come in our way, we know that we are a good team and that we can work well together to figure things out. I love working with Gab, and yeah, I definitely do miss that.
Hello everyone. Good afternoon po. Good afternoon po sa inyo lahat. Maraming salamat po sa pagbigay ng time to be here for the media and for the fans and sa lahat ng efforts nyo. And for the question, siguro pinaka-na-miss ko working with Haya is, you know, just seeing her almost every day kasi we used to work together every other day and ngayon we barely see each other na. Pero yung dynamics and the chemistry, especially nung nagsistart pa lang yung LV na story, nagliligawan, yung nag-e-effort pa, gano'n, di ba? So, siguro yun yung pinaka-miss ko the best. Thank you.
Since Chasing in the Wild ended, paano nyo patuloy na sinusuportahan yung isa't isa at ang ibang members ng Univercada as the franchise move towards its final installment?
We just support each other, just being there for each other, and then syempre, every book, we wanted to, you know, to give the spotlight to everyone. And pag kailangan nila ng tulong or kailangan nila ng kausap, nandito lang kami to support each other. And yun yung na-appreciate ko sa Univercada is, you know, we bonded like a family.
Yeah, one thing that I loved ever since the first, or I mean at least the first book that I was present in, which was Safe Skies, was that nothing ever felt like a competition between anyone. Everyone is genuinely so supportive with each other and is such a family. And that's something that I really appreciate. Whatever we need, even the smallest thing, we can just ask. And everyone's here for each other. So.
Thank you.
Great. Maraming salamat po. Ngayon naman, pakinggan natin from Radar PH, Kiko Escuadro.
Hello po! Hi! Question ko po for Kevin and Marco. Hello! Fun question muna. Bakit ang sweet
ko lang. Okay lang ba yun? Pwede lang ba yun? Pwede magtanong Evan, na-miss mo ba ako? Madali naman yung sagot. Oo, hindi lang.
Kevin, no comment.
Kailangan mo ba ng tissue? Sandali.
Bert, ano masasabi mo? Ano masasabi mo? Ano masasabi mo?
Ano na lang,
Oo naman, syempre mamimiss ko. Ilang years na naman kami magkasama. And yes, I miss you so much.
yung question ko talaga is, as a kayo yung pioneer dito sa book, how do you feel kayong dalawa na eto na, final chapter na yung story ng book? Kayo yung pioneer tapos ngayon ending na anong pakiramdam mo?
Siyempre saan, no? Ako sa daw. Hindi ko alam sa'yo.
Oo naman, syempre. Syempre, sinimulan namin yung university series without knowing na ganito pala siya magiging kalaki. And marami kaming mapapasalang tao and mag-grow up din with us. And so, feeling ko like, masaya and malungkot at the same time. Kasi syempre, ito yung mga kasamahan ko na gusto ko sana hanggang sa magtanda, kumbaga ba. Pero ganun talaga, Facebook na, kailangan naman tayo na, but grateful na ako yung napili as Yuna. And so,
Marco, dun sa series nyo, sa first, yung role mo si Calix, and Diyos ko, naghintay siya ng 10 years para kay Luna. Handa ka bang gawin yun in real life?
Listen, I think everyone here knows what happened between us. You know, we're exes and everything. To be quite honest with you, I would like to not put too much pressure onto that topic, just because obviously as exes we had that phase na medyo nagkakainitan kami, so parang ngayon parang mas sobrang okay na kami. As in, walang galit, walang kahit ano. So we're really just, I'm happy being around you. I mean, you ever seen it? And it's fun to work with you. So work na lang muna tayo, walang ba? yeah, pero I'm really just, I'm happy at the state that we are now. And let's see wherever it leads. Yeah.
Kevin, connect dun sa question. Yung role mo si Luna, tapos naghintay si Calix. Ikaw ba handa kang pabalikin yung naghintay sa'yo?
syempre, I mean, 10 years din yun, So, 10 years na ang dami na pagkakaiba, kumbaga, yung growth nyo. So, oo, kung pinipili nyo pa rin yung isa't isa after ilang years. And, oo, kung ibang tao na kayo talaga. Like, syempre hindi ka naman pwede pumasok ulit ng relationship niya, let's say second chance. And then, expecting na different yung outcome, diba? So, dapat, by that time, kung magkakaroon kayo ng second chance, dapat nag-grow na talaga kayo. And mas mature na kayo magkakaroon. And you choose each other. So,
Ang comment mo na sinabi ni Marco na walang pressure, masaya lang.
Kasi ayoko naman din may maghintay sa akin. Siyempre gusto ko, kung sino man yun, gusto mo, you know, he lived his life or, I mean, diba? Para he grows din and he's happy living his life. That's okay lang. Pero if you guys are really meant for each other, I believe na itatadhana nila. That's all. Thank you.
All right, great questions as always. Thank you so much. Now from ABS-CBN, Ana Cerezo.
Hi! Good afternoon. For Giles and Nicole, from the beginning nitong series na to, and up to now, how would you describe na yung friendship niyo? How has it changed?
Big changes, right? Ang laki ng pagbabago. Kasi parang, when we started doing the series, we're just casual, like parang magkatrabaho, nakikita sa work and everything. Pero now, we became close to each other to the point na we understand each other in terms of how we are as a person. So, malaki talaga yung changes namin and we're much comfortable with each other right now. And I think that's important with the whole series na maging komportable kami sa isa't isa. And yeah, we're just enjoying each other's company and yeah. How about you?
Kasi when we met po, nung nag-start na yung series, hindi po talaga kami magka-eksena. Never po kami nagtatagpo. Magtatagpo lang kami pag-interviews or, di ba, media con or events or mall shows. But we've never really had time to really get to know each other and spend time. And now that we're doing the series, and now we're doing book 6, dito lang po kami talaga nagsimula yung tandem namin. So, it's been great and it's going really, really well. And I'm just glad that there's so much trust and safety with each other.
May ano pa ba? May mas ikaw-close pa kayo?
Ano ka close? I love it.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see kasi as of the moment, we're really focused on this partnership, doing this job. Because we want nothing but success for not just for Oye, but for the whole university series. So, eventually, sasabay naman lahat ng mga bagay-bagay. Basta ngayon, nag-enjoy kami and we're very much focused on doing our jobs and being there for each other. Kasi ang bigat ng libro, and importante na nararamdaman namin na nandiyan kami para sa isa't isa all the time.
Okay, thank you so much. Now moving on to TV5, Von Belinario.
Hi everyone, congratulations. But my question is for Jerome and Krisha. Ayan, diba sa sigawan pa lang, alam namin marami na nakamiss sa inyo. Siguro yung question is, ano yung namiss ninyo sa isa't isa? Jerome and Krisha. Kasi matagal na bago nung week ng Kumeli yung Save Sky Archers. Ngayon na nagkasama ulit kayo dito sa Grand Media Con ng Viva One. Anong namiss nyo sa isa't isa?
Anong namiss namin sa isa't isa? Margo!
Jerome, come on, go ahead. Got this, bro. It's your time to shine, buddy.
Lahat ng mga nakaraan.
Sabihin mo yung totoong nararamdaman mo.
Siyempre. From trabaho, from friendship, the way we are. Yun.
Hindi siya kailangan may sagot ka.
Siyempre nakakamiss yung namin. Pag magkasama kami, ang favorite ko talaga ang same partner, si Jerome. Like, super duper, it makes me really feel safe kapag nag-eksena kami. And grabe siyang support talaga kasi super, super duper. And syempre, yung mga chika and kapag ingay? Charot eh. Yun lang. Hindi, pero kasi mahilig kayo mag-food trip ni Jerome before. So nakakamiss din yun. Mga food trip na.
Kumusta ang communication after nung series? Ano nang ginagawa ninyo after nun?
Busy kasi si Jerome eh. Busy siya.
Honestly, I've been traveling a lot. Tapos, may mga bagay lang nangyari sa buhay ko na hindi naasahan. Been choosing projects starting since I love you since 1892. Dahil parang naging routine na kasi yung career ko na every time na may tinatanggap akong role or character, it's been a question. Nagiging question siya na parang kahit ako na-question ko sarili ko, ano ba ang kaya ko? So, I think doon napunta yung time ko for myself. I mean, it's 15 years? Since 2011, 2012. Parang, I'm not getting younger anymore. Pero, I can still accept roles na young, pero iba na yung situation ngayon. And andyan ang social media, critics, judgments, but mas pinifeel ko lang yung circle, you know? Hindi ko na pinapakita masyado yung inner circle ko para at least hindi rin ma-judge.
How about you, Risha? What keeps you busy nowadays?
Meron akong mga anak. Wow! Meron akong girl group na mini-mentor ngayon. So, doon meron ako busy. So, meron po silang comeback. This August 8. So, yun yung medyo Pixie po.
Pixie.
Yes.
Ayun ko pa ng mentor doon.
Yeah, so, parang mag-iiba kami talaga naman siya. May parang nag-business siya ngayon. Tapos ako, busy with the girl group. And ito, nakikita kami dito sa Viva. And in the future, malay niyo, meron ulit. So, we'll see. I'm really open to working again after this Univercada. It's a small world. Hindi talaga, hindi makaklose yung door ko, of course, to work with Jerome again. I always say that, I promise.
Nagtitilian yung mga fans ko sa gabi. Congratulations, guys, and nice seeing you again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Von. Now, let's listen from Random Republica, Kate Adakar.
Hi, good afternoon. My questions are for Wildea. Una sa lahat, congratulations, Will, on your successful concert. Yung question ko sa inyo dalawa after Golden Scenery of Tomorrow, ano yung natutunan nyo about life, love, and friendship na na-apply na sa
After Golden Scenery of Tomorrow ko, natutunan ko na after Jason po, about sa life, Okay, ready? Ano nga ba yung question na rin? Sorry po.
ano yung natutunan? Ayan ba?
Yan, okay. Right. Ito na. About na pagpapahalaga ng friendship. Kasi sa Jason po, din ko nakita yung every university series naman, yung friendship mo ng Univercada. And then yung parang mga lessons po sa Jason mismo about work,
about showbiz and all, and about yun lang po.
Ako po natutunan ko to be supportive. Kasi si Via, she's always been very supportive of everyone around her. With her friends and life, ganun po.
For my second question, ano yung similarities and differences sa Valeria High Squad at saka sa Univercada? Personalities.
Ano po parehas po may sapang pag magkasama. As in, paano po kami pag nagkasama po kami, talagang makulit, maingay, may ganun po. So, halos same lang po, no? Pag ganun. Madami pong similarities sa isa. At syempre, similar din po yung sa Univercada na pag kailangan yung mga tao, talagang full support po yung full support po sila. Like sa kung ano bang kahit anong book or kahit anong ganap po sa amin.
Sir Kevin. Sir Kevs. Saan dyan? Sir Kevs.
Sino supportahan po namin isa isa?
Ito?
Sige po.
Pero same naman po, dahil yung closeness naman nila, they've always been very supportive, they've always been always there for each other. And parang kahit po dito sa Univercada, sa Valeria High Squad, parang support naman sa lahat palagi. Katulad si Jai, si Gab, suot kanina yung shades ng negosyo namin. Talagang very supportive. So, Sunset Avenue, the Sunset Ave PH on Instagram. So, yun. So, yun po.
Yan, okay. Yan. Ganda ng pasok. Next. Yes.
Okay, ang susunod po nating line-up, Matt Suzara, Adam Laurena, Katrina Ochoa. For now, from the Pachara Lovers, we have Matt Suzara.
Hello po, good afternoon. Fun question lang yung akin, isang question lang sa lahat ng love team. Sino yung bias nyo na love team without picking your own love team?
Great question.
Ako po personally, high cup. Bayan ko ba yung high cup?
Siyempre ako will ganyan ito. Sobrang kahit, sobrang bagay. Binigyan kami ng shades kanina eh. Sunset at Beach. Show.
Alright, how about you guys over here?
Siyempre ako, Lance Bree. Dati.
Hindi ka nagsiselos sa Lance Bree? Ha? Hindi ka nagsiselos?
Bakit ako magsiselos? May shirt ka. Shirt ni Lance, sorry, that's what I meant. Sorry I don't know what you mean. Ako siyempre dun tayo sa original Marvin para na ako talaga. Sama pala ako. Sabi ko sa lahat ng love.
It's Francis, si Francis.
Parang napilitan ko. Jai ko, syempre. Jai ko, kasi sisirain ko yun. Hindi ako nag-selos? Hindi.
Kayo? Ako sa akin, Will Bea ako. Sam Clyde.
Yan, puro kaibigan ko lahat. Pero, feeling ko ako. Will Bea. Hindi sa Sunset Aba. Baka pwedeng lima pa.
Thank you po.
Thank you so much. Now from Pika Pika, Adam Lorena.
Ito, ang question ko po yung kay Jairus and Nicole. So, the story follows two broken people finally healing each other. So, do you think it's possible to do that? Sorry? Two broken people finally healing each other. So, do you think it's possible to do that?
It's actually pretty hard, healing each other. Healing each other traumas and broken hearts. It's pretty much hard. Pero if the willingness of both parties is there, I think that will be possible. And I think kailangan anxiously engage lang isa't isa dun sa needs din ng isa't isa. And walang pag-bring up ng mga past traumas. Like, you're just there for each other. You're just there for the present and for the future, not for the past. So I guess that would be possible, but it's gonna be needing a lot of hard work talaga from each other. So I guess that's possible.
I think we've answered this before actually. Natanong din kami, but I think healing is not only through one human being. I think it is a process of meeting different people and being with different people that kind of helps you heal. And I guess if you have a partner, that would also help. But yun nga, tama naman siya. If you guys aren't at the same wavelength, baka hindi yung healing ang mangyari, baka trauma. But it is possible if you guys are on the same page. I believe it's possible. Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. We have one additional name to the list. Jessica Evangelista from Inquirer.net.
Hello po, congratulations. Yung question ko po ay kay Lance po. First question po, paano niyo po na-maintain yung friendship niyo from first installment until now?
Paano na-maintain yung friendship? Yeah, Aubrey and I just like bond together kasi hindi naman yung AUTV yung last project namin eh. Currently, we're working on Carry On, bago namin Viva One show, and may upcoming movie rin po kami, Rosario, sana panood niyo po. And like, we just really maintain a good working relationship kasi we just both want success for ourselves and para okay lang din kami palagi.
Siguro na-maintain yung friendship namin. Pero fourth installment na po siya pumasok sa AOTV. Na-maintain siguro in a way na hindi lang kami hanggang taping. We hang out also outside. And yeah, parang ano rin eh, ang ginagawa namin, mas kinikilala namin yung sarili namin off-cam. So, thank you.
Last question po. Kahit na po patapos na po yung series, pero ano po yung core memories po na madadala nyo after this?
Ako, siguro madami eh. Pero feeling ko yung bond namin together every time na after MediaCon. Isa yun sa mga core memories kasi hindi man kami nakakompleto doon, pero iba yung feeling. It's every time we do that, parang naging virtual na siya. It's still very new to me kasi hindi talaga ako sanay to party. Pero na-enjoy ko. So magiging part siya ng core memories sa akin talaga.
Core memory ko po siguro yung Viva Arcada po sa Araneta. Kasi yun po yung time na lahat kami kompleto nag-rehearse po kami sabay-sabay. Bihira lang po kami makompleto dahil po sa mga schedule namin. So kung kompleto kami, we just make the most out of it. So sinusulit talaga namin yung time na we're all here po. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Now from our TikTok content creator, Katrina Ochoa.
Hello, good afternoon po. My question is for Miss Guy. Hi, Miss Guy. I am a huge fan of the books po. So, congratulations po. I have just one question. Out of all the 6 books po, as of now, ano po yung pinaka-favorite niyo na parang may mirror po sa life niyo right now?
Lahat sila tumingin sa akin. Pressure, gaya po ng each book kasi parang anak yan. So wala po akong favorite book. So lahat po sila iba-iba. Lahat
lahat sila iba-iba yung story, iba-iba yung challenges, iba-iba yung topic na tinatalakay. So, wala po akong favorite sa kanila. Favorite scene meron, which is from Gusot, kung saan sila nagkakilala lahat sa library. So, yun yung favorite scene ko kasi doon nabuo yung barkada nila. And nag-extend yun sa mga naging jowa nila. And now, eto sila, buong-buo sila as couples. Thank you po.
Okay, thank you so much. Now moving on to our final batch, Nas Tabares, Jojo Panaligan, and Alan Sancor. Now from Pelikula Mania, Nas Tabares.
Hello for our Univercada. Sixth and final installment na, no? Nagsing in na ba sa inyo na this might be the last project na mapoportray niyo yung mga characters niyo?
Yeah, for sure. I mean for me. sorry guys. I mean for me, I think nasa ko na to, di ba? Joke lang. But I hope, di ba, still, kung nagsulat si Guay, merong alternate universe for Sean and Kiera. But medyo nag-sink in na rin. Pero at the end of the day, nothing but grateful heart kasi ibang klase rin naman yung mga natutunan namin sa series na to. So, yeah, but siguro, I hope for the whole Univercada, hindi pa ito yung last na makakatrabaho namin yung isang buong barkada, right? So, sana may mga projects na dumating na isang barkada pa rin kami. Pero nagsisink na rin talaga sa amin, especially nung ginawa na namin yung last pictorial for the poster and sa materials, medyo na-feel na talaga namin na ito na yung last. Kasi we've been doing it, sabi ko, it became a routine already. For the past 4 years, for each and every one of us, it became a routine na laging may ganito next year, this and that, and so on. So, yeah, parang malaki yung factor, right? Sigaw.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Sing na daw sa atin na ito yung will this be the last time to yeah.
You know what, actually, kanina, when we were all sitting here, I was really emotional because, I don't know, when I look at everyone, I had a flashback to the cast reveal when I was announced as Elise and Jai as Kuya Sean. And when I see everyone's faces, everyone looks so different from when we first started. Like you can see how much everyone has grown. And we've all gone through so much, we've done so much now, and it's only been like what, like 5 years? 4 years. I'm proud of everyone, and I'm really emotional, and I love you guys, and I'm always thankful to you all. So, yeah, that's what I'm feeling right now.
Walang sumusunod eh. Siguro po lahat naman tayo, lahat naman ng project, may ending. Diba? And we're very blessed to be able to play our roles. We're very blessed that we were given a chance to play our roles for 3-4 years. Every 6 months may trabaho kami. Every 6 months, nabibigyang buhay namin yung mga storya, yung libro na minahal ng mga fans. But you know, there's always the end. There's always the last time. And siguro, yes, this may be the last time. Well, depende po kay Guay if gagawa pa siya ng ibang mga storya na makakapag-play ulit kami ng mga roles namin ngayon. The least we can do is make the most out of it. The least we can do is talagang namnamin namin itong, kumbaga, save the best for last. Diba? Namnamin namin yung bawat eksena, namnamin namin yung bawat pagkakataon na mag-play ulit namin yung mga karakter namin, whether for the last time or not, para rin no regrets, diba? Ayan po.
Grateful kami sa opportunity na binigay mo sa amin. And right now, parang feels like kakasimula lang ng lahat ng book.
hindi pa siya ganun ka nagsisink in talaga actually. Lalo sa mga first batch talaga since book 1. For sure na parang, sipin mo, magpe-play ka ng character na ganun katagal. And finally ngayon, parang dati kasi nung pumasok ako sa book 3, parang feel ko parang, grabe, ang tagal naman ito, parang ang dami pang book, gano'n. Pero ngayon na nasa last book na parang, ang bilis lang pala. So may ganun po feeling.
Alright, anyone on this side? Has it sunk in yet, guys?
For me po, I've only been them for a year and a half pa lang. So ako yung pinakabago na, ay yung pinaka-last pala na tagdag sa Univercada, pero parang sa akin kahit a year and a half ko pa lang sila nakasama, parang lungkot na ito na yung last book. I wish I was there pa since the beginning, or I wish na there would have been more books pa para makakatrabaho po ulit kami, pero iba yung pagmatamaan ka na ng separation anxiety. So it's really just, parang sa akin kasi yung pagsimula ko sa Viva, yung journey ko, sila na yung kasama ko. So it's just like, parang nakakalungkot lang for me since ako yung pinakabago na nadagdag na ito na yung magiging last book. Thank you.
I mean, I was there since the first book, and for me, it was such a journey, meeting every single one, because after every book, may nadadagdag na bagong cast. Heaven and I saw the development from the very beginning, and wala, parang tumanda din kami in a way. We grew up in this show, as crazy as that sounds, because I could definitely say I was a different person 4 years ago. And these people, believe it or not, even if we saw each other at work and outside of work, on and off, parang sila din yung naging buhay ko for the past 5 years. So, past 4 years. So that's kind of, crazy that we're coming to an end. And nakakasad ng konti. Kasi patapos na eh. Sana, konti lang. Medyo lang, medyo. Malay mo, magka-work pa tayo. Anyways, I really hope I get to work with everyone. Yeah, again.
Kasi every media con, parang dun ko talaga nasasabi na it's the start of a new era, so new book. Pero yun din ko masasabi na, may aabangan na ako ulit na next book, ganyan. Pero ngayon, lang din nagsink in yung tinanong na parang, oh my God, this is the last time I'm gonna portray Samantha Guerra. And gusto ko lang sabihin na itong role na to, na Samantha Guerra, itong series na to, itong project na to, nagbabago talaga ng showbiz career ko. Naging big blessing siya sa akin. Kaya nakakasad to say goodbye to our characters. Pero I'm super grateful dahil because of these characters, mas minahal kami ng tao bilang actors. Sorry po.
Hello. Nag-sink in ba? I had 4 years to think about what to do here. I had 4 years. Gusto ko isa pa, biting pa ako. I want another one. But I'm happy that by this book, I get to say goodbye to a very, very complicated character. So I can get to close that and hopefully give space to another character where I can show something positive, positive side of humanity. So, has it sinked in? Una pa lang, because I've been dreading. Dreading. I've been excitedly dreaded to play this character, to play with Nicole and Jairus. So, this is very close to my heart as much as you guys are. So, sana kamustahan siya. Yeah.
Ikaw mo gusto mo? We started this. I was so pressured. We were so pressured. Kasi parang sila Ate Vince. Of course, we want to make this, like successful. So, nung mga utak
show kami. And then, talagang pinaghirapan namin. As in, parang, you know, like may mga times nag-mall show kami na, oh no, wala siya na tao. Like, ganyan yung simula namin. Parang, hindi guys, kaya natin po. Like, kakanta tayo. As in, hanggang sa padami ng padami. And then, nakikita na natin ngayon na lumalaki na siya. And, ewan ko, parang with everyone, nakapag-bond talaga. Nakapag-gawa tayo ng memories sa isa't isa. So, hindi lang mo ready na matapos lang to. Kasi parang hindi, yung pinaghirapan namin, hindi pa pwede matapos. Hindi pa ako ready. So,
Alright, sino ba? Wilbur?
Si Direk kasi si Direk tatlo sa libro ang na-direct niya. So talagang kasama siya mismo sa journey ni Barkada since book 2. Direk.
I've seen their growth. I've gotten to know them. And I'm excited sa lahat ng projects nila in the future. Kasi they really deserve it. And they've been here from the very beginning, from the start of Viva One. And I'm excited also for the next generation and next shows of Viva One. And siguro yung message ko for everyone is, I'm so proud of you guys. I'm very, very proud of you guys. And thank you for the friendship and the trust. And to the fans who supported since day one. Yung si Direk Ed pa yung nagda-direct. And yun, thank you so much.
Alright, anybody else? We're good. Alright, okay. Naz, last question, okay. So question mo ang nag-break sa cast natin. Alright, ngayon naman to Jojo Panaligan from Rider PH Studios.
Ang question ko kay Francis, gaano kahalaga yung role mo sa Oye?
Kala ko di na ako matatanong. Thank you for asking me. I'm very happy you're asking me this question. Thank you. Gaano mahalaga? Okay. Sorry, I feel like this is my only chance to answer a question, so I'll do my best. Woo! My character, Miguel's existence has spanned out from book 1 to book 6. Sa isa, kagagawan ni Miguel sa pamilyang Villaflor kung ano-ano na nangyari sa kanila. And if walang Miguel Villaflor, edi sana meron pa. Alam niya na yan. So, I feel like gano'n siya ka-important. He will only show up a few times. And that's what makes it very, very, very exciting in my part. Because I only have few shots. I only have few scenes where I have to prove ganito ka-importante si Miguel Villaflor sa kwento na to. And it won't be possible if it wasn't built up properly by Buhay, of course, how it was written. It won't build up properly without Luna's rage, without the innocence that was tainted by other characters. We saw a very lovely character, si Aubrey, and then we saw her break, and then grow up to become something more beautiful than she has ever started. And though, unfortunately, it has to be through me, I feel like without Miguel Villaflor, our readers, the fans, won't ever know what a bad red flag person looks like. So I hope you guys watch Miguel, try to take notes, because this is the exact person you want to stay away from. And if you're starting to become this person, stop it. Maraming salamat.
Francis, do you see yourself being like Miguel in real life? Kasi syempre ikaw, di ba when you do something, it's always, you think na nasa tama. Kaya meron bang redeeming value si Miguel na the viewers don't know?
Right. Okay. Thank you. Again, I'm so happy you're asking me these questions kasi I'm prepared. But Miguel does not have a point of view in the book. Pinag-uusapan namin siya ni Guy. You don't see Miguel's thoughts. All you see are Kiera's thoughts, everyone's thoughts, and Sean. Because, you know, yun naman talaga dapat, but you don't see Miguel. So how will you know what Miguel looks like? In my opinion, I think everyone has the capability to be a Miguel. By that, making wrong decisions, saying the wrong things, and eventually hurting someone, becoming corrupted by greed and the surroundings that you're with. Kasi ano siya eh, nepo baby siya eh. Diba? Yun yung napili niyang pagkalakihan. He wanted to be as bad as his family. So, I feel like everyone has the capability to be that, even me. So, how was I able to go about it, no? I told Guy, I wrote over lahat ng lines ni Kiera. So whenever Kiera said, oh, I'm so traumatized, I couldn't sleep at night, I would write over it just so that we could feel like, oh, this is how a bad person thinks. This is how a corrupted person thinks. You invalidate someone's trauma, you invalidate someone's pain. And through that, nagiging kalus tayo sa masasamang mga bagay. So yes, to answer your question, yes, everybody can be that. That's why characters like me exist. Para pwede natin siyang iwasan.
Pero sabihin ko na, Francis is a sweetheart, but Miguel is terrible. So don't hate Francis, hate Miguel. And I'm excited for you guys to see his character.
Thank you.
Francis did a wonderful job portraying Miguel, and you will hate him so much. But of course, yung role lang guys, again, ang sinabi ni Direk, he is such a lovely, sweet person. So, mahalin natin si Francis. Mainis tayo kay Miguel. Ayun.
Yeah, super. Gusto at that, grabe. Francis and I, sabi ko, bro, full circle moment. Magkakilala na kami since July we were kids. We've been here in this industry for so many years, and ilang years na ba? Basta
kung gaano man tayo katagal, mas matagal si Bea Binay.
Ayun, actually, pinapanood ko pa si Bea.
Basta nag-audition pa lang tayo, nanonood na ako ng Love Day.
Yes.
Bata pa ako, pinapanood ko na kayong dalawa
Ayan,
sa inyo.
sabi ko sa'yo. Pero yun nga, parang sabi ko, bro, dito tayo ngayon, we have this opportunity to showcase once again who we really are, kung ano yung pinaghirapan nating dalawa, and Francis did a great job in this series. And I'm giving it to him, and yeah, sobrang sarap pa rin talaga katrabaho ni Francis. And yeah, he's a sweetheart guy, so eventually pag napanood yung series, yeah, hate Miguel natin.
Salamat po. Love you, Brad.
Thank you.
Alright, maraming salamat now. Last but not least, from Stars Photog, Alan Sancon.
Hello po, good evening. Kasi last question ako. Alam ko, nandun din kami nung first time na nagkaroon ng press con to, yung Rain in Spania, di ba? Nasubaybayan namin yung journey ninyo. At maraming nabuong love team on-screen and off-screen dito sa series na to, di ba? Kayo personally, ano yung isa sa mga memorable na eksena ninyo dito sa bawat series na ginawa ninyo bilang love team? At ano yung hindi nyo makakalimutan dun sa screen partner ninyo? Siguro any funny memories or any beautiful memories. At ano yung nagawa ng series na to sa inyo, sa career ninyo? Any love team can answer?
Ako, sa akin pinaka-memorable talaga ever was the airport. Yung naging teaser trailer namin dahil doon ako first na nag-surrender kay Hero papunta kay Yana. Na parang sabi ko, sige na, hindi na ako si Jerome. Kay Hero na ako na talaga tuluyan na. Out of nowhere, just a snap, nag-taping lang ako, may anak na pala ako eh. So, yeah, yun yung isa sa una naming tinaping. Just so you know guys, at doon ko, actually, first time namin ni Christian na nag-work din, hindi ako nag-submit in a way na as team up kami. Nag-internalize ako mag-isa, pero doon ko natutunan na kailangan as dalawa na kami. And nagawa nung series for me, I guess siguro pinabata ulit ako. Di ba, from road killers, akala ko iba't ibang role ang magagawa ko. But then, inopen sa akin yung university series at inopen yung world where I still can do this kind of roles and I can be a dad whatsoever. Yeah.
Sa akin yung favorite scene ko, yung nagising ako sa kwarto ni Hero. Super, I love that scene. Sobrang nalaro siya. Like, yun pa yung isa sa mga first days namin na
First scenes, yeah.
First scene namin yun. Yeah, I really love doing that scene. It was so fun.
Lahat yan, pati yung sa kumot eh.
Yeah. I love it.
For me, siguro yung dinedicate ko yung game sa kanya nung I was playing basketball because it's always been my dream to be a player and dedicating it for her and nanalo and also yung natalo ko sa finals and she was there for me. That's one of my favorite scenes because I felt like, I was truly a player kasi we did it sa Phil Oil. But also, the 5th anniversary and yung nag-break kami because that was back-to-back scenes. So, we closed up wide. That was like 4 or 6 straight crime scenes na kailangan namin gawin. And we were there for each other. We supported each other. So, that was, I was really proud of us that time.
For me, I had 2 scenes coming up in my head. Yung first one, all of the Tapsilog scenes, when Sevi would introduce that world to Elise, and it was really fun to just eat on set. I love eating on set, so that was really fun. The second one, for some reason, I really love the scene when Sevi and Elise are slow dancing at their new apartment. And then I always hear Paksa by Kristen. I don't know, for me, it's such a vulnerable scene. Nothing's really being said, but you can really sense and feel without words how much they truly love each other and how intimate they really are in their relationship is.
Ako po sa Jason, yung Spain scene po siguro. Yung mga nangyari sa Spain kasi sobrang memorable kasi yun yung pinakauna kong out of the country na shoot. And then, ayun, lalo na yung concert scene din kasi that time parang alam mo na, I'm imagining myself muna na parang I'm having my own concert. So, as a musician, sobrang laking bagay sa akin yung scene na yun. And very memorable. At yung mismong, sa amin, mga eksena po namin ni Bea, yung mga konting tinginan sa stage, gano'n, sobrang iconic siya as a intro or simula ng Jesus.
Ako po ang isa sa pinaka-paborito kong eksena, yung katulad ng sinabi ni Wilbert, that was the first scene na napanood po ng viewers sa episode 1. Wala kaming linya, kumakanta lang siya, nagtinginan lang kami. But that scene is something that I'm really very proud of. Pero, actually, ang hirap po mamili ng isang eksena. So, if I were to answer po your question, I would say the whole golden era. Because the project is something that I'm really very proud of. I take pride dun po sa series na yon, sa performance namin, sa kinalabasan, sa napanood ng mga viewers, at higit sa lahat, sa pagmamahal na nakuha po namin galing sa mga fans. I'm really, really very proud. Dahil yun, kumbaga, that was the start of something really golden na hanggang ngayon, tapos man tayo sa era na yon, they're still here, they're still there with us, and we really hope that we doesn't stop here, and I'm really very looking forward for more. So, yun, ang paborito ko po, Golden Era, the memories po, lahat ng mga ginawa naming eksena, yung lahat ng mga moments namin with the people that made the project with us off camera, Direk Victor, Steven, our DOP, the whole team, sila Ate Lay, everyone around, everyone that worked on it. For me, sobrang iti-treasure ko po kasi working with them is such a breeze, and it's really a pleasure and an honor working with them doing the show. Ayun po. Thank you po.
Thank you. Does anybody have anything to add? Yeah.
I don't know, I'll be honest. For me, my favorite scene was the I'll Be Gentle scene. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, I'm playing. Alright, everybody was a joke. No, siguro yung paborito kong scene, yung hindi talaga siya yung eksena, pero meanwhile and afterwards, yung dun sa presyong asawa, ibibigay ko yung lahat kung magpapakasal ko sa akin. Diba? Pero hindi dun dahil sa eksena na yun, kung hindi dahil sa tawanan namin. Like, we're laughing in the meanwhile of the scene. And we had to keep cutting kasi we just kept laughing and it was such a really good moment. That's it.
Ako yung buong The Rain. Especially yung iconic line na Luis Natasha Valero, and you can call me love. Parang gano'n. So, for me, parang engraved na siya sa puso ko. And at the same time, wala, every time I work with Marco naman, hindi nawawala yung pagiging, makulit at magkaibigan ko.
Ako, marami akong memorable favorite scenes sa Avenues of the Diamond. Pero kung papipiliin ako, maybe it's the Singapore na eksena. Because it's my first time there. It's my first time to go out of the country and work pa. I really enjoyed my stay there because super fun lang ng mga eksena. And we also had a free day kami nila. Tapos inikot lang namin yung Singapore. Sumakaya namin sa Korea. So yun.
For me, two scenes come into mind. Yung first scene na sobrang memorable sa akin was so the first scene that comes to mind is when we were rushing to para mag-akamyas if we're sleeping right next to each other. It was with Miss Claudine and Sir Bobby Andrews. Parang isa po yun sa mga scenes na nagpa-360 ng mga viewers sa AOTD kasi I mean, not gonna lie, nung na-reveal ako, as in, kakaibang comments yung natanggap ko online and like, parang yun yung ng viewers, anong tawag doon? Yeah, yung parang kinagat nila yung series namin because of that scene. And thank you, Direk Gino, kasi nasa utak lang yung Direk Gino that was like more on improv. And yung pangalawa po na memorable scene ko in AOTD was yung car scene po namin ni Aubrey. Kasi, yun ba yung car scene namin kasi kahit sobrang intimate niya tignan, pero kasi nung nasa loob kami ng kotse, tawa kami ng tawa kasi hindi po kami kasya sa kotse. And like it took around 3 to 4 hours ata direct because I don't know, hindi namin makuha yung shots kasi hindi nga kami kasya. There was one time na nakahiga ako sa kotse tapos yung cameraman yung nakaganon sa akin. So parang yung cameraman yung kano ko. May mga ganong instances. So, ayun po, 2 scenes po yun.
I would say, right now, favorite ko lahat ng scenes namin. Kasi for me, lahat ng ginagawa namin, sobrang lahat, parang importante. Especially yung mga ginawa namin kagabi. Even on the last minute of the day, last minute of the taping, sobrang importante yung ginawa namin. But feeling ko yung pinaka-memorable sa akin is yung bingsu. Yung eksena after the bingsu. That scene, yung masalat na yun, guys. Kasi it was my first ever love scene in my entire career. So I was just so happy na I did it with Direk Gino and Nicolo with so much comfy kami, everybody, and he was there all throughout to guide us and just be there for us. So feeling ko yun yung pinaka-memorable sa akin.
Yun talaga. There's a lot. I think I can't also say right away kung ano favorite because we're still rolling. I think marami pa kaming gagawin na baka maging mas favorite ko. But at the top of my head, there's a scene
that it's very, very close to my heart, and it's both pain and both happiness. We actually shot it twice. Was when nakita kami ulit ni Sean nung umiiyak ako sa restaurant. So because we shot it twice for the teaser, then we also shot it again for the show. And siguro it's very special to me kasi doon nagsimula ulit lahat eh. Doon nagsimula yung kwento mula nung nagkita kami ulit. And it's both painful because alam ko yung mangyayari, pero gusto mo rin siya simulan kasi ang ganda din ng kwento. So siguro po yun yung favorite ko po at the moment. Yes.
Congratulations. Ako favorite ko lahat ng mga love scenes kasi guay, ang daming love scenes ng mga books mo. Napakahirap. But, you know, all of these are actors, they're all actors, they did really well, so.
Direk, every book lang nagawa mo, Direk. Anong favorite scene mo, Direk?
Ako? Siguro my favorite shot. Favorite shot was from SSA. Nag-shoot kami sa waterfalls. Kasi totoo yung waterfalls, hindi green screen or AI. We really had to go down and shoot it. And imagine yung camera, yung crew, everyone got wet, but at the end of the day, it was worth it. So, yun yung favorite shot ko.
All right, thank you, Francis. What about you? Do you have a favorite scene? To close the Q&A.
Hindi pa namin nakukunan. Hindi pa namin nakukunan. But that scene has been in my head for 4 years, and I can't wait na makunan namin siya. Yes.
All right, talk about build-up. Okay, and that's it for our Q&A. Palakpakan